We'd like to thank Pope Francis for his recent trip that he made to Africa, to DRC Congo and to South Sudan. It was a fantastic gesture. We see him old, frail, on a wheelchair, obviously struggling for love, to show us how much God cares for us, the mercy of God, even for those who are suffering, especially who suffer the consequences of war, exploitation, and harassments and oppression. Pope Francis came to remind us that there is need to reach out to our brothers, that there is need to listen to one another, there is need to dialogue, that humanity is more important than individual gains. He spoke about the new style of leadership, the leadership of service, not oppression, not exploitation, but leadership that looks at the marginalized, the poor, the people who are victims of war. That leaders must develop the accommodation to one another. This is not a message only for DRC Congo and South Sudan. It is a message for all of us in Africa and for us in Kenya. Let us learn to sit across tribes, across political divide, in order to find a way of going forward. That leaders must stop thinking of harassment, of exploitation. He also called upon the strong powers of the world who, through multinationals and others, have been exploiting Africa, and in so doing creating the need of this war. That they are the ones who fuel the war, and he warned that we must stop exploiting Africa, its minerals and its people. I hope this message goes squarely to our developed countries, those who call themselves the first world. But for us in Kenya, for us in Africa, it's a wake-up call. Peace is possible. We must learn how to reach to one another, to stretch out to one another, to accommodate, to love, not to let hatred spread, not to let ourselves harass our brothers, to have a caring heart that expands like that Pope Francis has shown us. This is a message to all of us. Let us listen to the message of peace, of love, of unity, of care. Thank you, Pope Francis, for visiting Africa. Thank you for reminding us. And we pray that every Kenyan, every African, and every African leader listens and heeds to this call of peace. Peace, a gift of God, is possible if we listen and dialogue with one another. God bless you.